Hi guys, so today I have a video for you on how I am currently dyeing my hair at home. This is the second time I've really done it, so I thought I would take the time and share it with you today. So first, here are some products that I'm currently using. I use the Garnier All Year. This is actually an After Colour Care Very Deep Conditioning Cream, and I use that when I actually rinse the colouring products off my hair. I love this stuff. It's $1.99 at SUPERDRUG, but it's often in 3 for 2s or buy one get one free, and it's well worth the price. Then I use the Nivea Essential Care Lip Balm. This is great if you can't find your Vaseline, which I couldn't on this occasion. And then I use the L'Oreal Magic Contrast. This one is in Rouge, and I purchased this off eBay. I use SUPERDRUG disposable latex gloves. I use one pair per colouring session. And this is a measuring jug that I got from the pound shop, pink of course. A tinting bowl. I think I got this one off eBay, and a tinting comb. They're not very pricey at all. You can pick them up very cheaply. And I also have some shower caps that I got from SUPERDRUG, just for when it's developing. I like to have something over it, but you can use cling film. This is also from eBay, and it's a L'Oreal Developer Cream. This is 9%, which is 30 bob. I needed to mix it in this jug, and I needed, per the 50ml tube of colour, I needed 75ml of this product. So there's 150ml there, because I wanted to use both tubes and do not just the roots but the whole of my head, because this is actually a brighter colour than I used last time. And it's just nice to kind of refresh the whole lengths. Next time I do it, I'll only be doing the roots. So I've just pierced the top there with the lid, and then I just squeeze the contents into the tinting bowl. Now, I didn't end up actually using the tinting bowl on this occasion, because I actually had enough product to do the whole of my head. I actually had more than enough, which was really good. But I ended up pouring this back into the jug because there was so much of it, it was just easier to work with in the jug. The last time I did use the tinting bowl because I only used one tube of cream for my roots. But basically, for every 25ml of this product you use 37.5ml of developer cream. So for 50ml tube, that is around 75ml. So those are the empty tubes. And now I'm going on to mix it. I'm just using a spoon here and just mixing the product up. I kind of cut this short because it did take me some time to kind of get it all mixed in. In retrospect, I wish I put the cream in the bowl and then mixed the cream into a paste and then added the developer, and that's what I'll do next time. But we live and we learn. So next, I sat down to apply this to my roots. I applied the Nivea all the way around the outsides of my face and the tops of my ears, and then just rubbed that into the skin. And this was to prevent any kind of staining from the dye onto my face, and it works amazingly. Then using a mirror, I'd normally be sitting at my desk doing this, and I'd normally use the larger mirror. I just started to apply it, then I kind of just went off kind of feeling where I was, and it worked fine. So don't worry about any clumps there, because I do actually use my fingers to work it in completely to the roots. And I just use this and keep on lifting up sections of hair, painting upwards and downwards. So once I lift a section, I paint the underneath, and then I paint the top of the next section, and then flip that up, and so on. And I do that across the whole of my head. And there's a lot of hair to cover, so it does take some time. Hence this is speeded up. So I'm just rubbing everything into the roots there, making sure I've got everything covered, going over some bits that I felt like I'd missed at the back. And then what I actually moved on to following this was I actually just used my hands and took the actual dye and ran it through my hair. So a nice thick layer, making sure that it was rubbed in all over the entire coverage of the hair. And then I worked it in with my fingertips to make sure that it was well covered and well kind of just very mixed into the hair. I didn't want it to be kind of patchy at all. So I do spend some time in rubbing it in and massaging it all into all of the hair, much like you do with shampoo. I did end up with a bit sore face. So next I cleaned up some splotches that I managed to get on my face. I really don't know how that happened. And then I put on the shower cap. And that's because I forget that I've got the dye on. If I do, I'm just going to end up getting it all over, so I just prefer to have something on to protect it. Then on goes the timer for 35 minutes. Then this is what it looks like when it's all been rinsed out. As you can see, all the roots are covered. I don't seem to have any patchiness, and I'm pretty happy with it. And this is a little random, but these are nappy bags, and these are absolutely perfect for placing any leftover things in. So disposable gloves, the packaging, everything goes into that, and it seals up so that it can't contaminate anything else. And this is just footage of me actually rinsing it out. I choose to rinse the product out over the shower. It's just easier that way. I find I can contain it better, and I don't seem to, I'm very careful about not splashing, so it just it's much better, much cleaner and tidier, and I can clean the area up very quickly after, and it ensures that there's no damage to the bathroom. And that is what it looks like when it's dry. I'm really pleased with it. As you can see, it's very shiny. The conditioner is amazing. It's a little bit lighter at the roots, but once I wash it, it should all even out quite nicely. I'm very happy about it. And yeah, I am really happy with how it's gone. I know it's only the second time, but definitely going to keep on going dyeing this at home. And if you want to find out a little bit more about the process and the products, you can keep on watching. This is the third time I've coloured it myself. It's brighter this time because I've used a different product, and it has taken a little more on the roots because that's virgin hair. It's fresh hair that's not had dye on it. And then it's a bit darker further down. But once I wash that, some of that darkness will lift out of it as some of the product washes out, and it will actually be brighter. I always find that when I used to go to the hairdressers, it would be a little darker, and then once I washed it, it would like brighten up. So, but tip, if you do dye your hair and it's not the colour you want, or it's quite dark, get a Head and Shoulders anti-dandruff shampoo. I suppose any anti-dandruff shampoo, but I used Head and Shoulders. When I got it done at the hairdressers last year, they dyed it too dark and I hated it. It was horrible. Didn't like it. Really unconfident. So I got Head and Shoulders shampoo and I washed it every day for a week, and it really lifted the colour so much. It lifted a lot of the darkness out. So that's a top tip, I guess. But I'm really, really happy with the colour. I like how it's come out. This is more like how I used to be, which is more of a ruby red colour. And I have to say, I prefer this colour on me. I couldn't imagine being any other colour now, because I really just like this. And I've had a couple of compliments on it already today. Getting served in Sainsbury's today, the girl said to me, "Oh my goodness, your hair is so bright. It's such a beautiful colour." I was like, oh. It's nice when people say things like that. I am extra bright under shop lights. They like shine on it and really make it glow. But I do have quite shiny hair anyway. Now basically the products that I use I actually purchased from eBay, and the products that they use in hair salons, and they're actually the products that they used on my hair. So, you know, I kind of listened to them talking about what they were using, looked at the tubes that they brought out, kind of made mental notes about what they were using. I didn't actually think at that time I'm going to go and dye my hair myself, because I didn't have the confidence to do it. And I just thought I might make a mess of it. But financially, it was like £45 every 6 weeks, and I stretched it to 7 to 8 weeks, but it was still £45, and it's quite a lot of money. But I do have a lot of hair. So I just thought, I'm going to research how much it would actually cost me to do that myself. And I went online and I found all the products that I needed. The first time I did my hair properly, with the stuff that I've actually used this time, but I used a darker one. And it came out lovely, don't get me wrong, but I wanted it to be brighter like I was when I originally dyed it, which was this colour. So the first time I dyed it, I was like very nervous, but I did it and I had no patchiness. It looked amazing. I was so impressed with that. I've got photographs on Instagram of like when I actually did that. I'll insert some photographs here of where you can see my roots. I just was really pleased with the job I did. And I just thought, even buying all the products that I needed, I used the same stuff on the roots, and then I used Colour Freedom on the rest of the hair just to refresh the colour last time. And it cost me £18 as opposed to £45. This time, because I bought the bowl, the comb, the gloves, the shower cap, the developer, this time it cost me £13 to do it. Basically because I bought some different developer, I wanted to use 30% instead of 20%. But £13 as opposed to £45, it's a huge difference. And I don't know, I really like how it's turned out, and I'm quite confident in doing it for myself. So So yes, I've dyed my hair twice now, and I was requested to do the video, but I only dyed it once at that point, really, as in doing the roots. I'd done it the month before, but I hadn't done the roots. So when I did it this time, and it's my second time dyeing it, and I'm really pleased with how it's come out, I thought I'd do the video and kind of show you how I do it. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you have. I'm going to love and leave you and see you all soon. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Bye guys!